system. They still had slavery throughout the United States. So what Lincoln did was he ordered Gordon Granger by the documents and sent him throughout the South, freeing slaves, plantation by plantation, state by state. And in some cases, when the Union troops arrived, they didn't even know. Because you got to remember back then we didn't have television, we didn't have radio, we didn't have any of that to notify plantation owners and slave owners that they were free. So for 2 years after he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, slavery still existed. Some slaves walked off. They walked off the plantation, they were happy. Some didn't know what to do, they were scared, so they remained on the plantation, with one exception, that plantation owner had to sign a document saying he now or she now will be paid a wage. Not necessarily money, but free room and board, food, or actually to live off the cotton and some of the things that they were doing on the plantation. One to right in Galveston, Texas. This is when things turned towards the Juneteenth celebration. The slaves in Galveston, once realized that they were free, celebrated. Remember, again, most of them did not know how to read and write. Very few did. They knew that it was June. So the celebration, they named it Juneteenth. And that's how Juneteenth came about. It's as right over the Union troops in Galveston, Texas. And those slaves celebrated. And that celebration has evolved. Then they did calf roping. They did some pig, they fried their logs. They did things that were very popular back then. They had a dance, they had a king and queen. They had a Juneteenth king and queen. That has evolved into a worldwide celebration now. Juneteenth is celebrated worldwide. 40 states in the United States. It is celebrated as a commemorative day or a holiday. The commemorative date of Juneteenth is June 19th. So after June 19th, or somewhere on that way, there's going to be a holiday for some states. We're very much looking forward to Illinois making Juneteenth a state holiday. After all, its main man, Abraham Lincoln, is solely responsible for this action. If you can go to the Juneteenth website, they have a website, www.juneteenth.com. You can get a lot of information and history on the Juneteenth. But Illinois has been celebrating it for quite some time. Springfield, Illinois, this year will hold its 19th annual Juneteenth celebration. This celebration is so important to the organization Running the Mill Incorporated solely because of what it represents, the freedom of slavery. Some states call it Freedom Day. Some states call it Emancipation Day. Mostly it's the Juneteenth celebration. This year's Juneteenth celebration will be June 16th, 17th, actually next weekend. And it has evolved from a 1-day to a 3-day event. On June 15th, there will be the Movie in the Park, sponsored by the Springfield Parks Foundation. The celebration is free of charge. There will be Saturday a parade. The parade has grown into a huge spectacle, and it is, amazing to march and parade through the east side for such an event. This year's celebration also will have the Gus Macker basketball tournament. We've added to that 120 teams. So we're looking forward to having a huge crowd. There will be vendors, informational vendors, anywhere from the organization that's going to come out and do child IDs, so you can identify your child if that child is lost, to a variety of food vendors, to a variety of informational vendors, both days. Saturday and Sunday, there'll be stage entertainment. That's going to happen from all sorts. We're going to do R&B, rap, gospel, jazz, blues. So come out and enjoy. Come out and enjoy that celebration. It is open and free to the public, always have been, always will be. you see that event, starting from that parade to the end of that Sunday, you'll be amazed and say, wow, this has been happening in Springfield for 19 years. For 19 years. So we look forward to seeing you, and we look forward to